Hey, this is Aaron with another edition of Coach's Corner. This is our weekly newsletter for our physio coaching clients and VIP members on some tips and tricks to stay as healthy and active as possible. And today I'm going to talk about exercising your hips, exercising your glutes, and doing it in a way that's a little bit different than what we often do here in the clinic, and also a little bit different than what is normally on the app for those of you that are using our smartphone app. So I think most of you should be familiar with putting a band around your knees, doing a crab walk, and you feel a little bit of a burn in your buns, which is great. Again, this is where a lot of the hip stability comes from. Some of us will maybe put it a little bit below the knee. It's another alternative. But really, the best place to put this to get the most effective engagement of the glute muscles, it's actually around your toes, around your feet. I normally don't do this in the clinic because through lots of demonstrations, if you're using your sneakers with this, often the band will break. So after breaking about a dozen bands, I just go with the ankles or around the knee in the clinic. But doing this at home is probably going to be worth taking your shoes off to get this exercise. So the idea is, kind of a comfortable sort of athletic stance. Put the band around kind of a mid-foot area and try that crab walk this way. Now, one thing you have to kind of keep in mind is that if you have an old ankle injury or ankle pain or also knee discomfort with doing this, then skip it. But doing a crab walk, and again, you can, whether it's just side to side or whether it's like a little bit of an angle, kind of walking forward and backwards, see if you can put the band around your foot. It's going to get a little bit more activation. This band right here is, kind of the easiest band because it's yellow. There are green, blue. There are black ones if you really get super strong glutes. But as I'm recording this right now, it is it's about 6 o'clock in the morning after a early morning workout, which is kind of why I'm breathless. But it's also December, so slippery sidewalks. Some leaves that are still on the ground, and pretty soon it's going to get a little frosty and slippery. So strength and stability in the hip is incredibly important, and especially if you're going to be playing on the slopes. You're really going to need that stability if you're, kind of skiing or snowboarding or snowshoeing, even cross-country skiing. All of these things require a lot of hip strength and hip stability. So super simple exercise. Put the band around your toes, do some crab walks. Again, any of you that are using the app and you see the crab walk exercise with the band around the knee, as an alternative, slip off your shoes, get one of these oval bands. We have them here in the clinic if you don't already have one, and do the same sets and reps with this around your feet, wrapped around your toes. And you may feel a little bit more of a burn because that is probably the best way to get the glutes activated, give you some hip stability. So give that a shot. And as always, if you have any questions about hip strengthening, about being strong and resilient, especially as things get a little bit icy and snowy outside, check in with your physio coaches. We're here to help you. Take care of yourself until then.